Hey guys, it's me again. Today I would like to say a few things about optimism. I couldn't help myself because a lot of people are talking about it non-stop and sharing the charts and possibilities of its bullish run on the crypto Twitter. So I decided to look at the situation, at the chart, and share my thoughts on it. And I spotted an interesting situation that can be helpful for you to define the further market's direction or to catch a juicy short on optimism. So let's look. First of all, everybody is talking about how optimism has reached its all-time high around 220. Definitely now it kind of broke it with the fake out. It is not clear at the time. We'll have to see how the 4 hour time frame candle closes here and the daily and so on. But the thing is, it is not actually its all-time high as they say, because these assets this asset was listed on all of the top exchanges with difference of 1 or 2 days, and they all have different all-time highs. For example, Binance has a 220. Let's look at Gate.io, who uh, that's listed it a day later earlier. They have it at 268. Then KuCoin 297. Okay, Huobi 260, and Coinbase is the leader here. The record we have here at 413, but this doesn't matter. These all-time highs, they're just a distraction here. Those numbers, those spilling candles are not actually that important and precise. They show no trading history. So definitely we have to follow one of the medium um, variants here, and I am sticking to Gate.io because I already started to draw here, and it looks legit to me. So what we have here, let's look at the daily. Definitely we have the accumulation zone, good one, and we have a clear. Now we proved that this range is legit and is working. Multiple resistances here. Now it works as support, re-high place. So definitely it is worth paying attention to this one. Also, we have a clear range of inefficiency. This range, maybe not that big. Okay, we traded this through. Okay, let's put it this way: 99, 140. This is the clear range that it will have to be recovered. So basically, this is an untraded zone, and the market always tends to recover untraded zones. So I am pretty sure that we will be back at some point to recover this area. It is only a matter of time. I'm not going to tell you when we are going to come to this. Nobody knows at the moment, but I can give you some tools and directions on how to find out and how to use this situation when why I love such assets and pumps on it, because especially when these assets like this, like KNC and others, waves, rune that we shorted successfully with a highest profit, they are pumping on Bitcoin's sessions and times of low volatility. That is why I know how to short them well. So and why they will go down. So definitely, what can we do here to understand the situation? A lot of people are telling that it is repeating some other assets history and is going crazy up. Some others build the mooning theories that is going to tens and dozens of dollars, but basically with this kind of supply I wouldn't be so sure. I never invest in things like with supply like this, especially if only circulating supply is this low. But definitely we have some clarification, but I rely at the moment only on the technical analysis and what I know from my trading sessions and experience. So let's look at how we work here. We are starting building trend lines as we always do. Let's build this one this way. Okay, and let's try and build the most important one for us. This is it. This is a 4-hour time frame trend line that has worked perfectly here. How? We were holding it, touching it several times, even may count this one as support, then we lost it and we retested it and found resistance upon it and rejected since. So definitely this line from now on is going to be our resistance that we will feel anytime. For example, if now we are going higher, that will specifically be depend on Bitcoin if it decides to give some cool off bounce, and a lot of assets already, altcoins are upon their significant relevant resistances, and if they break them they are going to fly a little bit. So definitely it is all now in hands of Bitcoin. So for example, let's build a few scenarios here how the things can go here. I think this asset is not going higher than $296 to $90 to $88. Why I think so? Because of this trend line, local trend line that we built. So how this can play out? If there are a few scenarios here, if we Bitcoin goes higher and Optimism also does so, and it continues its ride, we are reclaiming this one, this local resistance as support, and we are going higher and we will feel this resistance. For example, it will all depend on how fast we are going to go higher up, how fast the movements are going to be. For example, if we go this high, we will meet the resistance here and will reject here. So definitely you can open a short here if you see the rejection and absorbing candle. You can open short here, it will get back down, or here, and it will, for example, reverse if it breaks the resistance. You can always, if you opened upon the rejection here a short and it went down, you immediately put the stop loss at entry. If it recovers and breaks the resistance, definitely it goes higher, so your stop loss will be triggered at your entry and without any loss, and you are waiting for another opportunity. Sorry, we'll switch to this kind of bar. So again, if it goes higher somewhere at 280 to 90 plus dollars, it will find the resistance of this local trend line, and at that point it is going to reverse, and I am sure that that would be the last place where it is going to reverse. And if you see the rejection, the reversal candle upon this trend line, definitely open a short. Again, if it goes lower from there, put your stop loss at entry, or small stop loss a little bit higher, and you are waiting, I am going to tell you that it will go lower, much lower, and you will be in a big profit from here. I am sure if it gets to somewhere here 2080, 2096, it is going to be beneficial, and you probably won't. I'd say you better not close it very soon, this short bit, because it's going to go at least back to this support at 220, 25 to 30, at least to there, or maybe even lower. It depends on your plans on it. So definitely all you have to do is follow this trend line. Okay, it will tell you where the reversal is going to be on Optimism, and of course on other assets on the market, because we'll follow Bitcoin, and other assets can show you sometimes more than the top assets about the further market direction. So let's look at another scenario when we are not breaking it. For example, right now, if you are not breaking this 220 resistance, like here, for example, 229 is going to be our resistance. We will have some this fake outs, and Bitcoin drags everything today, for example today or tomorrow. If Bitcoin drags everything down, and we have reasons to believe that, because some of the assets are showing me that they are going to go down and lower, because they have some sort of absorbing candles that I mentioned on my Twitter account. So definitely, if this daily or the next daily with another retest of this or fake out, and it gets absorbed here, and the daily closes with a red absorbing candle, that's it. That's the sign for the whole market, and this asset in particular, that it is going down, and it is all the bounces on Optimism will be for shorts, definitely for me, and the sign for the market to go lower too. So if we get an absorbing candle here, what can we expect? How far I can go? Definitely for me, I would hold if I would see that absorbing candle and catch it, catch that short. I would definitely wait for the price to come back at least somewhere here at 140, 150 plus, and ideally I would like to see something like this here, drawing. That's potentially, I'm not telling that it is going to happen, but for example, drawing some head and shoulders, and then break this global trend line, not that global, okay, midterm trend line, and we would come eventually to this 19.9 $1 support somewhere here in this zone, because we have left inefficiencies out there. So definitely now you know where to open shorts and which occasions on Optimism, and how far it can go. Definitely draw this local trend line. It is easy to spot it on any exchange. Now you see this one. This is where we started, and this is where it is going to find rejection, showing a rejection here. So follow it, and it will show you how to trade and where the market is going. Good luck, guys.